Hello, my name is Danny. I'm with Simple Man Productions and Design. This is my Ender 3. I'm creating a Sasquatch stand, statue, whatever to go on my front porch. I started doing these videos, one to review product, and two because a lot of the questions us normal folks have about the 3D printers doesn't get answered sometimes. Sometimes there's questions that I ask that they don't even pop anything up to. So I'm going to try to answer some of the questions that that I know about that I can help with. And if not, I got a large community and a good friend that does 3D printing, and he can help me in any way I need. But without further ado, let's get going with Simple Man 3D. Hey, I'm back here. It's in that hour number 2. This is about the place that my print has been failing. So I adjusted it and put supports on it to try to see if I could stop the like it's when it instead of it heating to the bed to that little plate I made, the Sasquatch, the back of his foot sticks up in the air, and it wants to ball up and gets real stringy. So I put supports on it. I'm hoping that'll fix it. I normally don't use supports if at all possible. So let's see if that'll fix it. Looks like it's getting pretty close to starting to work on that back foot. Let's just keep our fingers crossed and hopefully he goes ahead and prints them out. In the meantime, I'm trying to grow my print farm so I can bring you guys videos. And I'm like Chris on Chris's Basement. I like to teach and teach others how to use things, my kids, and I'll teach anybody. I kind of got this free time to start working on this printer because my grandmother had a knee replacement surgery, so I work a lot. So I've been here taking care of her. So I was like, I'm gonna get me a 3D printer. I've been wanting one. I've been researching them, and finally I just broke down and bought one. So we'll take this journey together on all these 3D printers. I'm going to be trying to do a video on how to make your printer, your Ender 3, the basic one, Wi-Fi capable. That way you can use the cloud to get a lot of your pictures, and you can use the cloud to pull off your own G-code off your computer. So that's something that's really cool. Alright, well, we will check back in about maybe an hour and a half and see if the print fell. If it didn't, then we're doing good. Okay, he should be almost about to finish up. I think it's just topping the head off. It's at 98% right now. It took 20 hours and 58 minutes. I had him taller, but it said it would have took a day and 2 hours, so I cut him back a little bit because this is my first super large print. I just wanted to make sure that everything went okay with it going that high. And the bone tube did rub a little bit, but it's okay. It's not hurting anything. He's almost done though. He should be finished in the next few minutes. Usually when it hits 99, it's done. It finishes. It's gonna finish a little earlier. It said it would take 21 hours and 20 minutes. So it's gonna finish about 20 minutes earlier than what it said it would on the precious slicer. And see, that's the main thing about why I want to help people with Simple Man Designs, because of the fact that I got into something I didn't know what I was doing. I just loved it. I've seen it. I watched the videos. Me and my father-in-law had talked about getting into it, and he said he's getting older, so it's something he didn't want to wrap his time up into, but he's like, man, it's something you should go for. So I did my homework, and finally I just said, you know what, I'm gonna buy the Ender 3. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But it turns out I loved it. And I think anybody looking to purchase an Ender as a beginner, entry level printer, or even as a printer that they need to use on a daily basis as a reliable printer, this is a very, very good printer. You know, even when I get my large volume printers, I will still come back to this, like I said, because it makes it's a workhorse. It's day in, day out. You know, once you get the little bugs out of it, it does very fairly well. And see, I bought the SKR Mini, the one Chris in Chris's basement showed, and I haven't even put it on there because it works so good on it. The one I got now, I just hate to mess with him. And then my friend Josh, he's gonna bring me down a pallet. I'm gonna buy it off of him. It's and it allows you to print 2 colors at once. That'll be kind of neat. I was kind of wanting to save it for the large printer that I'm getting, so I can do a video on both at the same time. So give him a few more minutes and he should be wrapping up. Sasquatch just took a long time. I guess that's why they still ain't caught him on camera yet. Huh? Okay, he's all done, and it did take some time to get that off. I created that as just a little base to keep him from falling, and plus it wouldn't stick to his foot. His bottom of his foot wouldn't stick, so I had to use supports. But that's why I said be careful, because you can get your fingers cut if you're not careful doing that. That my tools didn't cut me. It was the support. So that's all the supports I took off, and he looks really good. You know, like I said, he turned out pretty good. He just has that one flaw right there, and you can see a few lines in him. I mean, but it's not perfect, and it's not going to be perfect. But he's good for he's good for he's perfect for a mascot, I should say. But now this is the end of my 3D print. You know, I'm going to be checking back in here, and if you guys got any suggestions, and like I said, go ahead and drop a like and stomp on the like button with your Sasquatch foot if you can, and we'll keep making prints, and we'll get back with you. And we are doing the 10,000 subscribers. We're going to do a 10,000 subscriber giveaway on a Ender Pro. So it'll be the better model of this one. It'll be an Ender Pro once I get to 10,000 subscribers. So if you would like an Ender Pro, I mean, anybody likes free gifts. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button. Anybody likes a free gift, so subscribe and hang in there, and we'll see what on the time I hit 10,000 subscribers, who gets the 3D printer. We'll make this guy our little mascot, and he'll be part of our show from now on. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.